December was absolutely fabulous. Let's do a yes, no, or maybe to the 16 books that I read in December. It's Not Her by Mary Kubica. This is a thriller, and this comes out in February. This is an absolute yes. You have murder, mystery, and this book had me hooked the entire time. A Curse of Shadows and Ice by Katharina Mora. Yes. This is a romantasy, Beauty and the Beast retelling, and it's a super quick read. Unbound by Peyton Corinne. A million times yes. This is a 6-star romance. It doesn't come out until April, but I highly recommend you marking your calendars. This romance book just shook me to my core. It has a huge representation of OCD, trauma, and anxiety. It was just absolutely phenomenal. Holiday Romance by Catherine Walsh. Yes. This book was absolutely adorable. The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year. Absolutely yes. I loved everything about this book. If you're already trying to set up your holiday TBR for this year, definitely add this one. Queen of Faces. Yes for me, maybe for some. This is one of the most interesting and unique books that I read all year. The magic system is based off of changing your face and your appearance like you would change your clothes. I was instantly hooked to this book. I think it's worth a read. I finally read The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood, and this is a yes for me. I thought this book was so freaking cute, and honestly, I couldn't stop reading it, and now I'm so freaking excited to see the movie. The Rebel and the Rose by Catherine Doyle. This is a yes for me. This is the second book in the City of Phantom trilogy, and I loved it. This is a YA fantasy romance series that I feel like is very underhyped. I finally caught up to the Mistborn trilogy and read The Hero of Ages. Absolutely yes. I feel like this trilogy is an absolute must read. Tell Me What You Did by Carter Wilson. Definitely yes. This is a thriller where she has a podcast and she interviews people who do crimes until the roles are reversed. I love this one. Still Into You by Erin Connor. Yes. This is a rock star romance that comes out in February. Any kind of rock star romance, I'm instantly sold. I love this one. Good Spirits by BK Borison. Abso-freaking-lutely yes. I loved everything about this book. I feel like it's the perfect holiday romance. If you haven't read this one yet, highly recommend for your holiday TBR. This Is How You Lose a Time War. Yes. This is a super short story that I thought was really fun and honestly very touching. I read The Embrace of Steel and Sorrow, and this is the prequel to A Touch of Gold and Madness. I love this one. Absolutely yes. You do need to read A Touch of Gold and Madness before you read the prequel, but I thought this was fabulous. And then I finished off the year with A Shade of Chrome and Malice, and this is the second book in the Celestials of Arcadia series after A Touch of Gold and Madness, and this is a yes for me, but maybe for some. Thank you so much, KL, for sending me a copy. I definitely think that there's some dark, heavy topics in this whole series, and there is a bit of a love triangle, so check those triggers if you need to, but I definitely think that this world is very interesting, very entertaining, and definitely worth a read.